ball, 1-1. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Grounded to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter.
In now, Lorenzo Cain. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Ready with another 0-2. Looped out toward third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Into the box, Jesse Winker.
The center fielder.
Fouled away, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit, kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jesse Winker has retired to start the third. Kyle Tucker comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Stepping in now, Francisco Pena, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after
a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it.
The Athletic. The right
standing
fielder.
in now, Aaron Judge. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Popped him up. Gurriel moving to his left. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 10. Adam.
In now, Adam Jones. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Tucker will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Here's Michael Brantley.
The left fielder, Michael.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. LaStella backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yuli.
Stepping in now, Yuli Gurriel. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He popped out in his first trip. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Heading after it is Judge, and no one will track it down. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Popped him up. LaStella is there for it. 2 gone.
Next to the outfield, the second baseman.
Standing in now, Jose Altuve. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is underneath this one, and he will put it away to retire the side.
Leading off
into the box now, Tommy LaStella.
the second baseman,
as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop up off toward the third base side. Bregman is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
now batting, number 22.
Into the box, Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now it's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman.
In now, Jose Abreu. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Abreu just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And that misses 2-2. Line drive to center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So that'll extend the inning with 2 away and bring in Buster Posey to bat.
Now batting, catcher, Buster Posey.
Stepping in now, Buster Posey, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. One and one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over.
Leading off for Houston.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
The batter,
here's Carlos Correa now.
Carlos,
as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Abreu in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Standing in now, Aledmus Diaz, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Count even at 2-2. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Another 2-2 offering, and he fouls this one off. Hit hard up the middle, and there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
The center fielder, number 44, Jesse Winker.
In now, Jesse Winker, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. And that misses 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Doesn't chase after the splitter, and he works it back to a full count. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Judge retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired.
The Athletic.
Into the box,
The
Trey
shortstop,
Turner.
Trey.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Winker going back on it to the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. Josh James, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Standing in now, Aaron Judge. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitch.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. And he will make it back to third safely, as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Full count, 3-2. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Fastball well outside.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Leading off for the Astros.
In now, Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, number 3.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's Donaldson down at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box, Francisco Pena. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line drive to left. Jones is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is over, and that's the 3rd out.
The Athletic.
Standing in now, Adam Jones, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A 1-1 now to Jones. And it's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Oh, and Jones gets under this one and sends a high fly ball to deep left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. In now, Tommy LaStella.
Second baseman.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Grounded to the right. Gurriel scoops it up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 22.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano. This is line to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman.
Stepping in now, Jose Abreu. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Ball even at 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting, the catcher, Buster.
Standing in there, Buster Posey. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Trey Turner.
In now, Trey Turner. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 0-1. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Winker on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Back here at the Coliseum in Oakland. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off
into the box, Yuli Gurriel.
Number 10.
As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now that's second baseman.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 2-0 now. The 2-0. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day. Hasn't walked a soul. But we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
3-1 the count now. To the left side, but it's well foul. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped up. And no one will get this one. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning.
third baseman, Alex.
Stepping in now,
Bregman.
Alex Bregman. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
In now, Carlos Correa. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Into the box, Aaron Judge, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Squared that one up just a little late.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another full count pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
2 balls and a strike.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
The left fielder, Adam.
In now, Adam Jones, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The count now at 2-2. Popped up. Bregman is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Up next for Oakland, the second baseman, Tommy
Standing in now,
LaStella.
Tommy LaStella, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game. Framber Valdez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 59.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Chasing after it is Tucker, and they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose.
Into the box now,
Abreu.
Jose Abreu, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Make it 9-0.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Into the box, Buster Posey, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Has a look, now the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
In now, Trey Turner. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expected him
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. The 3-2 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Now the batter, the designated hitter.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. The 1-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over.
Leading off for the Astros.
Into the box now, Aledmys Diaz. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in now, Jesse Winker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're 1 out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now.
Lifted the other way to left center. Laureano is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 3.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Leading off,
standing in now, Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-1 taken, strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
The 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 pitch. Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
The left fielder, number 10.
Stepping in now, Adam Jones. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The 1-2. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bregman gloves it, and there's out number 2.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Into the box, Tommy La Stella, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tucker waits on it. And that's the third out. Anthony Swarzak comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 38, Anthony Swarzak. Leading off for Houston.
Standing in now, Francisco Pena. Fouled off. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth. Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gurriel.
In now, Yuli Gurriel, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Swarzak, a former New York Met. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the box, Jose Altuve, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit, and a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Stepping in now, Alex Bregman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. is a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Sent on the ground out to second. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 9-1 contest. Standing in now, Carlos Correa. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. With runners in scoring position this season, Correa is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Bases are loaded here, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Sliders strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
The designated hitter, Aledmys.
Into the box now, Aledmys Diaz. Popped him up. Donaldson has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletic, 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors, they left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
The California coastal layer sits overhead as we welcome you to baseball from historic Dodger Stadium. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cincinnati Reds and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Reds enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
Right fielder.
And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1.
First pitch, 7-11.
Now the 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 the count. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and there's one down now. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Just underway here in Southern California. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 2-1. Line drive to left. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Reds, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Mike Clevenger will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan, any thoughts?
I know one thing. He looks a lot like Jacob deGrom until deGrom cut his hair, but this guy has really good stuff. Long, lanky guy, good sneaky fastball, low to mid-90s at time, a good assortment of curveballs and breaking balls to go along with it. quality pitcher who's made his name initially coming out of the bullpen, but he's carved a niche for himself as a starting pitcher.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Well, too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cespedes is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Ben?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He stole over 30 bases last year. You don't forget about this guy when he's on the base pass. He's a threat to go at any time. 30 stolen bases is not an easy number to get to.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 1 home run and 4 RBIs. The 1-0. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Reddick. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike too. The 1-2 is taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he misses with it, 1-1. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
The designated
hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
In now, Cody Bellinger. But there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Cano connects as this is to deep right field. And no one will track it down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Didi Gregorius stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. 1 there, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
The catcher, JT.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's just 2 for 9. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Gregorius, base runner at first with 1 out. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 0-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Two out with the man at first. Hard hit ball to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there, as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two down, runners at first and second. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Reds will be forced to settle for just a 1. On now to the bottom of the second. The Reds lead it 1-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Reddick coming on, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game, captain of the defense.
Into the box, Chris Taylor, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Three and 2 now. Kike Hernandez is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. High and deep to right center. After it is McCutchen. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this.
Leading off for the Reds.
In now, Josh Reddick.
The right fielder, Josh Reddick.
That's popped up. In there, a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
Andrew McCutchen is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there,
now
we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Standing in now, Charlie Blackmon. No balls and 1 strike. First and second here with nobody out. And there's ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Here's the 2-1 home. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Swing and a looper to left. Taylor is over. 1 down. And the throw in gets away from him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here, as there's no advance.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Into the box, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Cano is in Don't You Know, part of his New York nickname days. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
Leading off.
Stepping in now, Matt Beatty, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
3-1 the count now. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. Barnes, a California-born ball player. He was a 9th-round pick back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A runner at first with no outs here. Good location on the outside corner there. 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball two. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. A.J. Pollock waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Runners on first with one down. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Scorched to third. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
In now, Mookie Betts. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. That's in there, base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Outside, 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Ready with the 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The set and the 2-2. 3-2, and now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Dodgers leave them loaded. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
The shortstop. Didi.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Betts. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. Fly ball out to right field. Betts has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman, number 16, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here's a look over to first, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Reds are on top, 1-0.
Leading up
into the box now, Gio Urshela, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Urshela hits right-handed pitching very well, makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
3-2 now. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that's over. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Into the box, Kike Hernandez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh-1, here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Stepping in now, Matt Beatty, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. Cespedes on the move. And they can't run it down. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And 2-2. Popped him up. Muncy has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for Cincinnati.
Standing in now, Josh Reddick. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
In now, Andrew McCutcheon, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Grounded to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now back.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon. And it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Pollock to the track, to the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Reds move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
Stepping in now, Robinson Cano. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Cano waiting on the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In now, Austin Barnes, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch that misses. 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Pollock.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home is taken. Strike one. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. Reddick on the run, and no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
After the walk, a quick check on first. In there. Standing in now, Corey Seager. Pitches high, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
One out and a runner on second base. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the third out. Dodgers leave one. Still down 3-0.